Hi guys, I'm here with Simon today, who's one of the trainers at Number One Fitness. Simon's also one of the tutors for the education side of business, Number One Fitness Education. I'm going to be asking him some questions today about how he got into the industry, what he loves about personal training, and hopefully some tips for you guys that are looking to get into the industry. So Simon, can we start with what you were doing before you become a personal trainer?
Before I was a personal trainer, I was a property manager. So I used to manage the property on behalf of the landlord. Office job, and absolutely hated it.
Okay, can you just tell us reasons why you wanted to stop doing that then?
Office job, got very immobile, got myself a little bit of a tummy, and just found it very, very boring looking in a computer screen all day.
What was the reason why you got into personal training?
Personal training, I've always been into fitness prior to before completing education, and always done swimming, athletics professionally, weightlifting, and I wanted to develop that and do it as a job and career and make some money out of it.
With Number One for a few years now, is there anything you would have done differently to get to where you are at this point?
I would have said if you really want to do something, then don't dwell on it. Just go for it. If you want to do a course, do a course. Simple as, really, for me.
Where would you see yourself in the next 10 years within the fitness industry?
In the next 10 years, like I said, we started to do the PT education course, and I'm tutoring on that at the moment, so I'd like to help Number One Education develop that even further, and progress the guys that want to become personal trainers.
For me, a good personal trainer is someone that gives good training, understands nutrition, is organised, but from a business owner, a trainer that's not a headache as well. And what that means is getting your invoices on time, managing your diary, and I believe Simon's one of the best that I know at this. So can you give us a tip of how you organise your diary so well?
My diary is organised well because of the fact that myself and my client have a really good rapport. So if they can't make a session, then it won't necessarily be a late cancel, and therefore that rapport is always building. So therefore, if I need to rearrange a session or get my diary better managed, it's a two-way street, and that's the relationship that we've built together.
Can you give an example of how your diary looks on a given day?
On a given day, I'll always work a half day on a Monday, full day on a Tuesday, a Wednesday off, full day on a Thursday, half day on a Friday, and then do the education on a Saturday and have Sunday off.
And then how many sessions would that equate to in personal training sessions?
25 to 30 sessions.
Awesome. So that's the kind of target we like all our trainers to get to, is at least 30 sessions. And to be able to do that, you need to be organised, you need to be able to book your clients in back to back. And if you want advice, then Simon is definitely the person to go to. What would be your best advice for anyone that's looking to get into personal training?
If you're going to get into personal training, be prepared to put in the hours, because it does take a long time to build up your client base, but just keep going, keep at it, and eventually those clients will start retaining, and you will start to build up your client base and have a good salary under your belt.
Awesome. And then finally, just to wrap things up, why would you recommend someone to choose Number One Fitness Education to do their PT course ahead of any other provider?
Number One Education only hires tutors that are PTs, so we're still in the front line of the business, and the business is always changing, the industry is always changing. So we have frontline knowledge of how to train a student properly, whereas other companies tend to hire ex-PTs that aren't necessarily in the industry anymore, and therefore they've outgrown what the industry is all about at the moment.
Awesome. And then from the current course that you're tutoring at the moment, what's been the most enjoyable thing about it, would you say?
Seeing them develop, when we saw them do a program card and progressed it, that was really, really cool to see, because they grasped how to progress a client and think outside the box of progressing that client. Awesome.
Guys, if you want to see more of Simon, I will leave his tag name for social media underneath this video. Check him out. If you want more advice, please do reach out, and I'm sure Simon will get in touch. Hope to see you soon.